This is my Wheelhorse 308 model. There's a video on the channel of using it to plow snow, but since then I've taken and put these massive tires on the rear with brand new chains and with the wheel weights, and I'll tell you what, this is a snow moving monster. So that being said, I have now purchased another 308, but this one here has the deck, and the deck is in nice shape. I got the pulleys. It's really a cool pulley system that it uses, and that's the clutch. I got to pump up the tires, but what we're going to do today is get it running. They said it ran, and last year they had it running. So today what I want to do is we'll get the battery out and put it on my charger that I bought. I think it's called, I'll show it to you. I really like it. I took a battery from that 1982 Wheelhorse, and the battery is dated 6 of 13, so it's a 10-year-old battery. And I was able to put it on my charger, rejuvenate it, and I use it in my regular lawn tractor, and there it is. See, 613, and the battery works just fine. It took a couple days to charge it. I've also used it to fix the battery for my Corvette that sat for a couple years. But today, let's get this one running. I'm anxious to hear what it sounds like. I picked this up super cheap. It's even better shape than the 308 I own now, so I'm really kind of excited to see what happens. Oh yeah, there's the brakes disconnected on this yet, so we got some work to do on this, but I want to get it working right and get this belt replaced if you can find one, and it's going to be exciting. I'm just looking forward to seeing what this beast will do. Okay, so I pulled the battery out of the tractor. It's dated 4/17. It's dead as a doornail. Nothing happens when I turn the key. But this is the charger. I mean, if you want to save your batteries, it's the Noco Genius 1. And it's got different settings on it there for lithium and ACM batteries. But for this one here, it'll be on the number 1 setting. Basically, got nice clamps. So this one here goes here, and this one here goes over here. And I'm just simply going to plug it in. And you see it's glowing faintly red. There we go. So we're going to give that some time to charge up and see what happens. Okay, I got the battery fresh out of the garage hooked up. I sprayed the ignition key down because it's pretty rusty. It's in neutral. Let's just see if it turns over with the key, that is. No, nothing. Is the key even hooked up? It is, but it's pretty nasty down in there. All right, crapola. So the next step is to jump it. Let's see if it runs. Ooh. Okay, so she turns over. Nice. So I'm going to turn this to run. Let's get a little shot of brake clean. Put it on start. And let's see what happens. Probably shouldn't use my knife wrench for that, huh? Let's choke it. Alright, she won't run. That's fine. The kill wire. There it is. Let's unplug her. Can't do this one-handed. I should have brought my hood out. There we go. I tried my little starter button, but that don't work at all. So let's try some ether. Okay. I think we put some gas to this. She's gonna run. Woohoo! Nice. Alright, we're back on my 308 while we're waiting for more parts for the neighbor's yard pro. So I bought a new ignition switch, and I'm hoping when you're dealing with something that's almost 40 years old that you got the right part. So far it looks promising. We're going to take, I got the battery disconnected. I'm pretty sure the reason why this key didn't work is because it looks pretty rusty. Alright, so that ain't too convenient. We're going to unscrew it. There we go. We'll take and carefully remove the ground.
There we go. And get the rest of this plug off carefully. Wow. There she goes. Yeah, I don't think that would have worked. So this one here doesn't seem to have no wire for it. All right. Excuse me. Let's take and put the new one on. There we go. Let's put the ground wire on. And let's take this nut off. And we'll put it through the hole here. There we go. I don't need it too snuggy right now because we just want to see if it works. Take our fancy dancy key. There it goes. I'm going to say, boy, not much of a new key. It doesn't even turn. All right, let's put the battery back in it. Let's see if she turns over. Oop. What do I do with my... There it is. I'm looking forward to seeing if this will... I'm not real good at videos. Most of the time I feel like I'm talking to myself. If anybody went by and seen me out in the middle of the yard here talking away, they'd be going, it's almost like when Bluetooth headsets came out. You go, hi, how are you? And you're going, hi, and then you realize they're not talking to you. All right, here we go. Contact. Nope. That's right. We unplugged this beast. Alrighty, so far, no sizzle, no fire. Oh, rejected. Let's see if we got lights. No lights. Oh, well, that's... No lights. Alrighty. I'm going to say we need to clean the connectors on that a little bit more. Yeah, you know, it's worth a try. Take a look at these things here. So I'm going to get some contact cleaner and we'll go from there. I don't know if I can get those out individually and clean. Well, maybe I can. But we're going to have to do that down in the garage because it's still chilly here. We're in the month of May and it's cold out here. Well, not too bad. It's in the 50s, but that freaking breeze will chill you. Yeah, I know. You don't use pliers on the bolt. What you use is what you got. Alrighty, I don't think there's anything else disconnected. Let's use our fuse puller. And the fuse looks good. Where does this wire go? Okay, we'll work at it. Well, I'm back on the Wheelhorse, and if you remember, I put the new ignition switch in and it didn't turn over or anything. Well, it has a safety switch for the clutch, and it has a safety switch for the seat. So I'm hooked it all back up. The contacts on the key switch look good. So I got the battery in there, everything in. I don't have any gas in it. I put a new fuel filter in. Engaged. Push the old clutch in, and alright. Next step is to get the gas line hooked up, put a little gasoline in her, and see how she runs. Woohoo! Alright, I'm looking at the old gas line. It looks pretty nasty. So I got the hose clamp, I think, loosened up. Let's see if I can get it off there without destroying anything that I definitely want. Alright. I don't think I can get that rubber off there. On the way. So we'll slice it. Wow. There you go. Well, it definitely wasn't going to fall off. So, I have some silicone gas line. It appears to be the appropriate size for the oh, that's going to fit on there. So, Let me get the next size up. Alright, here's the next one. And that one should. Yeah, that fits on there. Okay. So then we want to take and cut this so it's got a nice loop. There we go. I'm going to make a nice sharp cut. There. Now the other thing to consider is you don't know leakage. So we'll take the hose clamp and put it back up there. Hopefully it fits. Okay, that's nice and tight. We're going to do the same thing on the bottom one. And tighten that up. And there she is. We're going to push this one a little bit further. Does it? That there is really, really tight. That ain't going to leak or nothing. Now, the thing is, this has a fuel pump on it. So it should draw the gas in through that filter. At least it did on my other one. Alright, let's get some gas. You see we got some cleaning up to do. Which I've got some nice cleaner I can do that with, but I want to get this beast running. Alright, so I got a little bit of gas. The tank leaks. That gas line is leaking for some reason. Apparently I need a clamp that holds it tighter. But in the meantime, let's give it a quick fire just to see if it works. I got an exhaust fan running, so that's not going to be a big deal there. Looks like she's gonna run. Now let's see what we got here. I gotta find out where that's leaking. Yeah, right out of the gasket there. Crap. Alright, well, let's get a little more gas going in there. And then I'm going to empty the tank, because that ain't good. I have it That could be a problem. Okay, that's gonna start. Bastard. It's getting fuel. Yeah, put a little bit there. There's just way too much gas coming out of there, but the fuel filter is full. Yeah. Try a little more ether. See if we can explode this motor. Won't start. Blow it up. That should be choked. Yeah, choke's closed. Wonder why she won't start. It was acting like it wanted to. Let's crank it over. There's gas in the fuel filter, which is dripping like crazy. Alright, well, we've seen enough. I gotta get my siphon pump and drain that tank out. Alright, I've tried to start the Wheelhorse, and we're going to do a compression test, but I need to get it out of the garage here temporarily because I gotta work on my Mazda. So we're going to put a tube in this tire. And the other thing we find out about this is it's got leaky seals. Well, I guess we do that for a tractor that's 37, 40 years old. I hooked the deck up. There was a missing bolt here. And so now everything goes up and down like it's supposed to. When you put it down, the belt tightens up. I'm locating some wheels. But the interesting part about this tire is unlike the last one I showed you how to sort of do, this one actually is from the back side. So we will change this out. I shall not bore you with the details of putting another tube in.